afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Reds are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Mitch Keller, right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today. So stepping in, Jackie Robinson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Jackie Robinson.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing with that, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, he's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 7, Freddie Freeman.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's down.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ready with the 1-0. And he misses 2-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hit.
Ready with the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Now to the plate, Jesse Winker, hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Frazier is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Into the box, Kevin Newman. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
2 balls and no strikes to the Bucs DH. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 2-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Lifted in the air to center. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch on its way. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out. One and two.
The count is 1 and 2.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And they'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We are still scoreless. Settling in now, Yadier Molina will get us started in the top of the second.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. 2 balls and no strikes to the Reds DH. Harper, the former Philly, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Now with the plate, Nick Senzel. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. That's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He's in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now that's second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Frazier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. That's inside.
Bell is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often. Even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world, there are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The third baseman, Colin.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way. bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Gregory Polanco will be next.
Helpful.
3-2 now. Bell aboard here at first with nobody out. And he got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Go.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. This pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two. 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball game.
Number 44.
I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
At the plate, Kevin Kramer. He'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home is swung on, missed, and that's strike one. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Pirates strand a couple. Will move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
The center fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Hits a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Freddie Freeman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Called strike 2. The 2-2 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Reynolds there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1,
And this
no
misses
strike.
outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Now a throw. Dive, but he's back. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Cincinnati. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Adam Frazier, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready, here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, look at the sliding stuff. He's out.
Now that the designated hitter, Kevin Newman.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kevin Newman. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Now here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Riding in once again, Eric Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Now the 1-0. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Senzel brings it in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Pirates leave one. We'll head to the fourth. Still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Yadier Molina as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Count 1-0.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. Line to the right side. Polanco is there, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Harper hits a little over the 270 mark. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, oh, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. Frazier is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 2 for him to this point. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, a throw over, being especially careful here. First pitch of the at-bat. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 2-0 Cincinnati. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Josh Bell.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here. Capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Colin Moran. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate now, Gregory Polanco. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. is looked at for the first strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Two and one.
Count is 2-1.
Three balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey!
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, runner back standing. The 1-1 pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Hey!
2-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And
Nope,
boy,
that's
that
ball
misses
four.
as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Number 39 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 39.
Jesse Winker will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
To the plate now, Yadier Molina. So watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Slow little roller to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Lined into left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper.
Yeah, now this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. The second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now batting.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now at the plate, Nick Senzel has got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Well, everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Chopper foul. The 2-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3 runs already home here. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's out.
4 runs here in this half inning. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat. Kevin Kramer is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he punts the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Digging in, Jacob Stallings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
No, that's
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to the Pirates catcher. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So here's Adam Frazier. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1.
1-0.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
In there, 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
2 out, nobody on. Count remains 2-2. Now the pitch. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mookie Betts
Off the plate,
is in
ball
to
1.
start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Ball 2.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A ball hit softly on the line to third. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first
Now
down.
batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready once again, Christian Yelich. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
The 1-0 is offered at but missed.
1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Oh, they have him
Yep,
looking
1 and 2.
awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop
first
pitching to
baseman,
this
number
guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he'll
Ball
watch
one,
one
no
miss
strike.
up and away for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Too much
2-0.
dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
One out and a runner on second base. Down
Nope,
low,
that's down.
and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he
No,
takes
that's a
ball
ball.
4
Take the break.
again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Winker. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the
Yep,
infield.
1-0.
He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle, reined in to second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe to first. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So coming to the plate, Yadier Molina is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
No balls, 2
Boy,
strikes.
this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Second and third, 2 away. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left. A 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now in the box, Eric Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yep, that ball went out.
1 out, nobody on. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Reynolds. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 2-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. On the ground to the right side. And Reynolds has himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Josh Bell comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled away. work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ball, that's
and he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 is outside for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Yelich going back. See you later. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
With 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Now back
at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the left field. But the Pirates all coming on this.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
You can see this. He just simply...
Watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Bryce will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Foul ball, 1-1. Throw over to first, just keeping him close.
Nope,
2-1. Here's a look over to first,
No, he's safe.
and he's back in standing. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Robinson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
It's 3 balls and a strike to Jackie Robinson.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead, there's a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mookie Betts at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 2-1 now to Mookie.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Now
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
For the first pitch, a check at first. Runners back. So now to the plate, Christian Yelich, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0 fouled off. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's safe.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
Chris Stratton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 46.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Frazier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Reds 9 and the Pirates 3. Hal Newhouser gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Kramer.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Newhouser stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Jacob Stallings. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0.
No, inside.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
Hey!
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that
Now
call.
batting.
Busted him inside on the 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A ball and 2 strikes
I got
now.
count 1 and 2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
But this is speared by the first baseman, and they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Digging in now, Jesse Winker. His prior history versus this arm. He's 1 for 4.
Jesse Winker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. And the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Stratton playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels
catcher,
off
number
base,
4.
and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Bell in foul ground, and no one will get this one. He'll try again, 1-2, and he fouls this one off. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit ball to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch.
3 balls, no strikes.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Donaldson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. Reds lead 1, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. To the plate now, Kevin Newman.
The designated hitter.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but, hey, they'll take it.
So striding in, Eric Gonzalez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First delivery to him on the way.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded back up the middle. Now we'll take a throw to second and look to first instead. And Robinson will throw him out, 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So striding forward now, Brian Reynolds. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's
And he
too
lays
high.
off it to even the count 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. A little bit outside. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still way back. It's 9-3. Michael Feliz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Nick Senzel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a solo home run for Nick Senzel. 4th home run here in the early going, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie.
Into the box,
Robinson.
Jackie Robinson, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 0-1 on its way. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Mookie Betts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
So now to the plate, Christian Yelich, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents and say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. You got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special ones.
Nope, that's a ball.
Freddie Freeman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2
2 out
strikes,
with the
Jeff.
man at first. Throw over to the bag,
No, he's in there.
and he'll get back in standing. The 1-2 is looked at
that's
off the plate for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner on first with 2 away. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Striding in, Jesse Winker, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats at both times.
Richard Rodriguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls and a strike.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, and this deflects right off him. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat. Josh Donaldson digging in now. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the blowout continues. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His 2nd of the game as this lead got even wider. Kyle Crick comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. The plate now, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Line towards center field. Reynolds is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Final damage here. 10 come to the plate. 7 runs score. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the ninth. Reds lead this one 16-3. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Going back to that last AB, that was an express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball two.
That ball went out.
The 2-1. There's a fastball that misses. The 3-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knob.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. Fastball right back to the mound. One there, back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Now batting, number 44.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Hey. 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To third, and he'll put
9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
16-3 today. The Reds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lefty Grove earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Mitch Keller was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Hal Newhouser takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.